Hi, my name is Jamo.
Hi, Jamo.
And I've suffered from being a Fremantle Footy Club supporter for a lifetime.
God help this man.
And I just want to be cured.
Poor bloke.
Ross Lyon's been sacked. So basically today the Fremantle Footy Club got rid of Ross Lyon and Steve Rossich, who is the CEO of the club, and they're looking to improve, which is, what I want to see from my footy club. It's been a rough lifetime, I guess, of disappointment and failure. I've got PTSD from all the years of disappointment and letdowns and, poor disposal efficiency and missed tackles and just... all these things build up and it affects me, and I'm sure it affects a lot of you supporters. And so with Ross Lyon leaving and his stale footy tactics, which are, frankly, we move at the speed of a giant tortoise that's 129 years old, and our disposal efficiency is that of an Auskick player. It's sort of good to see him go, but I just wanted to thank him. The supporters have voiced their opinion for many years now, and I guess they've got what they want. But it's not a flag, is it? I just wanted to quickly touch on this shirt. Yeah, I do look like I'm doing stand-up comedy, open mic night 1997 in Northbridge, but, that's not the case. I'm here in front of my camera in a room by myself just before I go to work. Anyways, I look at the teams like, the Bulldogs, the Lions, even the Bombers. They play attacking footy. They run it out from half-back, up the guts. It's amazing. I love watching these teams play because they're exciting. And I haven't seen us play exciting footy since, 6 years ago. So the possible people that could take over the footy club are Justin Longmuir, who was a former player. He's currently at Collingwood as an assistant coach. Jared Schofield, who's an absolute gun coach. He coached Subiaco to a lot of premierships and now he's at Port Adelaide. Peter Sumich, who coached the WA under-18s to a premiership this year. And Brett Kirk, who I'm pretty sure has been involved in the club before under Ross Lyon. And he was a gun player for the Sydney Swans. So I wouldn't be too disappointed to see those blokes in the team as head coach, but, we'll see what happens. But on the other hand, I've heard Ken Hinkley might be getting the sack, and I don't want him to jump ship and come over to us. And also Brad Scott, he was sacked this year. He's just like Ross. His game style is outdated, and it seems like he didn't have much respect from the players, and I don't know. I'll tell you what, if we got one of those two coaches that I just named there, I'd probably go on loan to the Brisbane Lions as a fan. So like a fan loan for maybe a year to 3 years just to, test the waters, maybe get a bit of success along the way and, come back maybe when the ship's a bit steady. Steadier. That's the one. So pretty much my only wish in life is to win a flag in my lifetime. I never got to win a flag myself playing footy in juniors. I had a below par team, and I love for my team, Fremantle Dockers, which I was sort of born into. I didn't get a choice. I was born into my dad supporting the team, and I just said, we'll give this a crack. And it's been a rocky road, let's just say that. Something I just wanted to touch on was being a Freo fan in primary school. Now, you guys who were Freo fans in primary school would know that it was rough. It was really tough because you'd come to school on a Monday morning and you wouldn't be able to boast about winning a game because that rarely happened. And we always had the West Coast supporters singing
Freo fat and slowly kick them in the butt and they still won't go.
And I still have nightmares about that. I'm pretty sure it's PTSD. I really struggle. I don't want to talk about it. But you can only imagine if you're not a Fremantle supporter, as like an 8-year-old supporting a subpar footy team, you're going to cop a lot of and it is going to affect you in later life because, those things that happened back then, they plant seeds. And they're just seeds of disappointment, frustration, and loss, I guess. I'm just trying to think. When I have kids, a few years down the track, maybe a few years down the track, I don't know if I want them to be supporting Freo because I know what it did to me in my childhood. No success. A couple wins here and there, a couple of good years, but then, straight down you go, flush down the toilet into the sewerage, and it's pretty stinky down there. Looks like we're going to lose Ed Langdon to a Melbourne club and probably Brad Hill to a Melbourne club too. Anyways, there's not too much to talk about, to be honest, about the situation. It's just Ross Lyon sacked. I made a video about it just because why not? Shout out Caden McDonald. He's doing a lot for the AFL footy scene. Shout out Young King Cookson, same thing, made a great video, Back Pocket Plugger, check it out. Connor Rogers, just shout out to the Drivel podcast, really love that. Druzy as well, Freo Footy channel, get around him. Get around me if you want, subscribe, different videos every now and then, see how I go. Yeah, thanks for watching, see you later. Yeah, good luck if you're a Freo supporter. Love yous.